Hello everyone, and welcome to our first PARSE Research webinar. PARSE Research is a subdivision of PARSE. At PARSE, we help high school students prepare for not only their college application journey, but also to get involved with research early in their scientific career.
Let's kick off by explaining what exactly is research and why it's important. Take a close look at the world around you. Whether it be the electromagnetic radiation emitting from the toaster that toasted your bread for breakfast this morning, or perhaps the green color of the plants you see growing on your front porch. Everyday phenomena in our world can be explained because of research. Research is the process of asking and answering questions about a topic to further understand it, therefore allowing us to gain broader insight onto a specific area of interest. Through research, either during or after we get that new knowledge, we can create solutions to address issues we notice, whether they include new drugs for diseases, cheaper water filtration systems, or even community-based initiatives.
So why should he learn to do research, especially as a high schooler? At PARSE, one of our favorite parts of research is that it gives you a framework for thinking through challenges, empowering you to ask and answer the questions that you are passionate about, both inside and outside of science. Now that you're sold on research, let's take a look at what the research process actually looks like. It's traditionally based on something called the scientific method. This involves 7 steps from asking a question to learning knowledge about the topic, thinking through an experiment, collecting data, and interpreting and sharing that data. This can end up being a pretty involved process, but whether you take it on through a class, a laboratory, or even on your own, PARSE is here to walk you through it.
On our website, you can find a comprehensive step-by-step overview of how to carry out your own research projects. Through this series, we'll also be going over these steps one webinar at a time, so be sure to stay updated on our videos as well.
Before starting any project, it's important that you identify your research support network. Research support networks include everyone who makes your research possible, from your school librarian who can show you different scientific resources to your school bus driver who can help you get to your classes. Your research support network will be there for you as you run into challenges like getting supplies for an experiment or figuring out how to interpret data.
When I first started doing research, my support network included my parents, my science teacher, my friends, and my classmates who were also doing research. We asked each other for help and bounced ideas off of each other. Now that I'm in college, my research support network also includes the people in my lab and my school advisors. Let's do a quick activity. Go ahead and write down the people who could be a part of your research support network. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can also pause the video here while you perfect your list.
All right. Your research support network probably includes one main person who can guide you when you can't figure out something on your own. They could be a teacher, or maybe a tutor, parent, or external advisor. This person is your mentor.
Mentors are people who can help you achieve a goal. They aren't here to do the research for you, but to guide you as you go through the research method. Mentors might be experts in their field, or they might learn alongside you as you go. They can be your teachers or scientists, or even your parents or friends. But don't worry if you can't think of your mentor off the top of your head. Let's talk about how to find a mentor and get involved with research.
The first and nearest method would be to ask your school teachers, especially your science teachers. For example, check if your school offers a class related to research methods, or if your school offers facilities for students to pursue independent projects. In my personal experience, I remember loving my advanced biotechnology class in 10th grade, and I was interested in learning more on how I could get involved beyond the classroom. If you have a teacher in mind whose class has been of interest, reach out to them for ways on how you can learn more outside of their classroom. Another outlet for finding a mentor could be through science events such as fairs, conferences, speakers, or networking events. You can find a list of these on PARSE's website, but there are also many of these types of events at universities, community colleges, and other academic institutions. You can go to an event, hear someone you speak, then approach either the speaker or another audience member whose work you like. When going up to these individuals, bring up their work and your connection to it. It helps if you are passionate about the subject. then I would be prepared to ask questions surrounding the person's work and what you can do to contribute to their projects if they have that kind of availability.
Another method for finding a mentor entails applying to research programs, especially the ones that occur over the summer. Essentially, this process involves letters of recommendation, essays, and a list of activities. You can find more detailed walkthroughs on our website. Some of the advantages of attending a fully organized formal program include comprehensive mentorship, lab space, and numerous resources and networking opportunities. Many of these opportunities offer stipends, meaning that they will pay you to participate. Others, which are typically less selective, will require you to pay a participation fee instead.
You can also get lab experience by cold emailing a professor, especially if you've done research before. To do this, first read the websites of faculty in the department of your interest at local colleges. Then you can write an email detailing your previous experience, skills, and interest, and how you think you can contribute to their lab. PARSE has resources for this too.
The great thing about cold emailing is that unlike the other methods, you can individualize and personalize your attention since you are the one looking into the faculty, unlike programs where most of the time you will be matched with the mentor. However, cold emailing can be a hit or miss, and it often takes many, many emails to different people, as well as a few follow-ups to each to get responses.
Now, what if none of these methods work to find a mentor? Luckily, there are many ways you can still get involved with research through independent activities, like using publicly available datasets and online resources to start developing your own questions and study. You don't need fancy labs, programs, or technology to start. Some of the coolest conclusions can be drawn with the tools around your house's equipment, or with analysis of publicly available data.
Regardless of how you choose to get involved in research, PARSE is here to support you. As mentioned throughout this presentation, the PARSE website has numerous resources created by students who were once in your shoes in order to guide you along your research journey. And if you have any questions, concerns, or suggestions on what more you would like to learn from our end, please contact us through our website.
Congratulations on taking the first step towards research. We at PARSE are excited to have you here, and we look forward to seeing you at future webinars as we go through the research method. Thanks for watching!